well, not a whole bunch. We played some fairly competitive decks. So today I figured I would take this deck request from our pal Gunner. Looks kind of interesting, and I'm obsessed with the card Azor's Gateway. So I kind of want to give it a try. I actually think I feel like we're going to want a couple more kill conditions, but just really want to play this card. It's probably not that good with so much mono red running around the format, and you know, braids everywhere, but I just really want to try this card. Kind of find it odd that we are a Mastermind's acquisition deck. That's probably going to be too drink for a Sandworm Convergence a fair amount of the time. This card's kind of sweet. Pretty excited to potentially cast it. It's got a lot of cool tools. Surprised that it has 3 of its Duress as main, but got only 2 Wrath effects. Oh, we'll figure it out. I want to flip one of these and like smash a creature for like 12 or something. I think that would be sweet. Hey, what's up, local? Alright. If this deck's playable, this hand's keepable, I think. What do we want to play against with this hand? Do we just want to get paired versus mono red? And like draw a black mana over the next, 3 turns? I think if we're keeping a hand that's got Fatal Push and Craving, we definitely want to be playing versus some little aggro deck. This is black-green control, local. Oh, apparently I didn't press F6. The heck? So like Moto... My hotkeys aren't working. Moto changed my hotkeys again? Oh, Moto did change my hotkeys because we're on an odd account today. Let's just go ahead and fix that real quick. Yield through this turn. Give us that F6. I have to unbind this? Oh no. Alright. Yield through this turn. Alright, got it. So in theory this should work. One green mana? You don't see people play stuff on turn 1 very often. Old Growth Dryad, baby. Why, yes. Oh gosh, that feels good. Get that out of here, pal. Alright, so apparently we didn't do this right. Sorry guys about this. I can't figure out why this isn't working. That should work, right? Alright, now it's working. That's kind of weird that I had to bind it multiple times for it to work. I think I'm gonna cycle that even though I technically need to land. I got a feeling that our good old buddy over here is gonna cast us another Old Growth Dryad. We're gonna feel great about it. Renegade map. Interesting. Sorry about that, but now we've got the things working. Look at their hand before we decide whether we're going to get rid of old dude. A bunch of 12-12 dinos. Alrighty then. I'm not going to get rid of old dude then. I'm just going to ramp into the Vraska's relic as quickly as we can. So this guy's just trying to get out the 12-12s as fast as he can. Kind of an interesting idea. All these the same art? Yeah, they're all the same art. We good on that regard. What have you been into today, James? Meant to get such an earlier start than I did. I'll write myself a note for after the stream. What does this thing do? Whenever it enters the battlefield for a permanent you control, left the battlefield this turn, add double green, and then he scoops. That's weird. Why'd he scoop then? Huh. I'm not sure what just went on there. Is it bad that I kind of just want to take this and take his 12-12s? These don't seem particularly good here. Yeah, I hear that. These kind of seem okay. This kind of seems okay. I don't know what he could have. Doesn't seem real aggressive, does he? Right, we definitely don't want this. We didn't see anything to use these on. Could I have one more card? I guess I'll keep it the rest. I mean, he was on probably less than 1%, but I wouldn't have scooped. The fact that a pro would scoop there really lets me know how, like, probably unpopular the deck's going to be. I wouldn't expect it to be a deck clone. I was really hoping Jerry'd win, though. Though the Lewis guy actually made me a lot of money. He top 8'd with a Pyromancer Goggles deck, if I remember right. I think that was him. May not. I may be misremembering, but if it was him, like, made a good amount of money off that card. Had a lot of fun playing that card as well. Just a moment of weakness. Alright, I'll keep it. Have a Fatal Push if he actually has the Dryad. Have a Doomfall for a big dog. Got something that can attack early. This hand seems reasonable. Kind of really want him to play a Dryad with this hand. That's not a Dryad, pal. Paleo friend. Opponent mulliganing to 5 with the 12-12 deck doesn't seem good for them. Heart of Kieran. Alright, so they're playing something entirely different than what I expected, I guess. I'd rather hold up the Fatal Push than play the Gifted Everborn, since the Everborn is not really going to block anyway. If he doesn't play anything or doesn't attack with the heart, I'm not that concerned with it, since I'm just going to cast Doomfall on him. So they're playing like black-green monsters then. And they're going to play like Old Growth Dryads into Heart of Kierans into 12-12s. That's a big 5-5. So you can play more lands, I think? Yeah, you may play an additional land. So we'll see right here if he has a land. That's kind of powerful. Look at that. That's already 12. That's already 12. Let's go ahead and get rid of that thing, even though... Well, I guess that thing doesn't actually do anything right now, does it? Like he missed the second land drop off of it, so it's not like it's really going to do him any good, unless he finds a way to draw multiple cards. So we can kill that with this. Definitely just going to take the 12/12 in. There goes the commune. Maybe I should have killed this. There's another 12/12. He didn't draw a land. Well, he got the land. So he can 12/12 again next turn. Hey, Tacos, what's up, man? It's just drawless cards in this deck. You can type !mark deck list and look at the list. We're basically a black-green control deck. Unless there's a combo in it I don't recognize. It's not our deck list, it was a requested deck. I don't see anything. I'm pretty sure it's just in there for drawing cards. Pretty sure it's just in there for drawing cards. And I could technically kill this. That saves us from a top deck here, I guess. I guess if we're doing this, we should do this too. It stops us from taking damage. Might give us some turns to cast these Doomfalls. They like brick one turn. That's not bricking. It's playing a really nice card. That's 13 mana. Oh, that was beautiful. Yeah, so we'll kill this dude. And we'll go ahead and kill the one he has in play. Yeah, stopping this guy's pretty important. But I didn't think there was any way he could get it that turn. So we'll kill that dude. And then next turn we can Doomfall him if we choose to and get rid of the 12/12 because we can handle most of his things on the ground, I think. If he just draws a land or something, we jump to a pretty good lead. Yeah, so Renegade map's probably going here. Alright, we'll take the 12/12 in. And now we just have to deal with this little 3/2 and whatever he draws. He's got a lot of dead draws in his deck, though. Like, the 5/5 doesn't do much here. A random land doesn't do a lot here. I think I'm just going to cast Gonti. Uses the mana slightly better. I can't play both spells because I only have 2 black. Old Growth Dried. Well, we'll take the one that might get us a land. It's also the one that lets us play a double spell next turn because we can like play this and either of these. Wood block. 100% block. Doomfall much? Opponent not a fan of our Doomfalls. See if we get a land here. I'm not dropping any frames, so that's kind of weird. Go ahead and yield. I don't actually think I want that right now. I don't think I need it. I think the Vraska's kind of our kill condition here. So that being said, I'm going to cast this one because it's the one that might let me try to draw and find lands on the following turn. It seems a lot better than just casting a Gifted Efferborn in this spot. I think it's going to be really hard for him to beat Vraska. So there's the forest. You got something that costs mana. Heart of Kirin, alright. Oh, never mind. There's Vraska. Hey, Ricky, what's up, man? Yeah, we played a lot of mono red aggro. I think mono red aggro is the best deck in the format at the moment. But this is entirely your type of deck, Ricky. I think mono red aggro is so good right now. Like it's just great. Hello, friend. Go ahead and play you. Draw with you. Oops, have to tap actual black mana. See if we get something we want to discard. Not really. I'd rather just play that thing. I'm just going to cast this card too. Just going to start beating him down. We don't have to draw this turn. So, we kind of got real big real quick there. We can even stack the treasure and draw a card with our Argos Bloodfast if we want. Oh no, this is our first match ever of this deck. Like I said, this was a request deck. This isn't our deck. This was a request deck. Oh, snap block with the pirate. Oh, that's a cool card, man. Ooh, that card's kind of cool too. Guess I can play our land. Well, we'll discard that land, I think. Could make our opponent concede, I'm not sure. So take the grounds and that. Definitely gonna do that. F6 value, friends. F6 value, friends. The Bloodfest is really nice. Yeah, you got so much life to play with versus a deck like that. Look how many permanents we have in play. So we have one card in our hand, 10, 15 permanents in play then, or more, because of the tokens. We'll just go ahead and block him again. We were technically lethal, but I didn't count it in time, so that's my fault. Yeah, we were definitely lethal. That was 100% my fault. 100%. Guess I'll draw a card. Can't really imagine hitting anything that I care about. Oh, that's a Vraska's Contempt. I can just get rid of this forever? There's no wrong way to eat this pie. Like, we can't lose even though we miss lethal on board. Like, he couldn't block. We didn't have to kill his dude. Or we didn't have to block his dude. Alright. Well, we've already won one more match than I kind of expected. Screw you, Gunner. But yeah, this is the deck we're playing. Exclamation mark deck list should work too. Sick ads, bro? There should not be any ads. There's only ads because you don't have Twitch Prime on. I don't control that. That's not me. That's just Twitch. I have no control over that ad. In fact, I'm not a partner. I can't even play ads if I want to. Trust me, I would drown you in ads if I was allowed. I get all them pennies, son. Pennies! Wonder if the person that requested the deck's even bothering to watch. Because they're not talking. Nope. Doesn't look like they're even bothering to watch. Probably for, like, decks that are going to have Phoenixes and Glory Bringers. But it's also just a late game kill condition that we can tutor for that, like, provides a bunch of 5/5s. Hey! Big old noggin. What's up, man? I think this hand's a keep. It's pretty slow, but that card's really good. If we see a basic mountain here, we're going to be terrified. That's not a basic mountain. Alright. Things could be worse. Be absolutely terrified if that was a basic mountain. With the draw we kept. There's a bunch of Fatal Pushes and Cravings in the deck, though, so I'm not sure that, like, the basic mountain decks are that bad of matches. I'm just casting this. I feel like our opponent's probably just playing Sultai Snake or something like that and is wanting to leave up blasting defense before he plays a 2-drop. Well, I guess I could be entirely wrong since he played a Rivulet. I did in fact switch accounts. Alright, so they're playing Bant Approach. Bant Approach can't be a good match for us. We'll go ahead and use this on them. Hopefully we can find like an hour. Yeah, so he's got a cast out and a bunch of ramp spells. Well, we'll take the cast out then and protect our Azor's Gateway. Yeah, it's got to be Ban Approach. I did not. Ricky did. Local Dope did, and so god dang it. we were looking for that card. A bunch of the crew did. Hey Taco, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. I guess we're gonna start with this. Oh, there's ours. I guess I can get rid of one of the grounds. I'm gonna go ahead and kill his card drawer this turn. We'll worry about his creatures some other turn. Alright, so let's go back here and move away the things we saw. So what did he play land-wise that turn? I wasn't watching. Played the Rivulet. So we know these are the 3 cards in his hand then? Yeah, he's got about 1,000,000 cards. We're going to have to get somewhere. There is the Masterminds in our deck and a Lost Legacy in our sideboard, so like we're not Stone Cold to approach. I said Stone Cold. I don't know if I would have made the plays our opponent's making right now. I'm pretty sure that I would have bought one of these back and drew 2 cards before I made that play. That being said, like, this has to be a fair match for him. What do I want to discard? I don't think the Doomfall's particularly good anymore. The Vraska's Contempt's probably worse. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of these 2 Hive Minds out of his graveyard before he has a chance to buy them back. Really? Straight GPG? Who are you from, Cav, by the way? Search for Azcanta. Alright, we got a problem if he has a counterspell. That being said, we're going to look for a counterspell out of his hand, I think, before we do anything. I don't know. We have so little mana. I think I'm just going to cast Hours of Promise and hope he doesn't counterspell it. I'm just going to cast Hour of Promise and hope it doesn't get counterspelled. There's not a lot of counterspells in this deck, and we know one of the 2 cards in his hand isn't a counterspell, so we definitely want to get Deserts. I actually want more green mana. I'll take this one too. Oh, you're Ryan Johnson. What's up, man? I know who you are. Welcome to the stream. Looks like this is looking like its approach. Well, that gives us some issues. So we kind of have to find our Lost Legacy thing now, because he gets that back way too easily. Can't really play this right now, due to... Battle at the Bridge does nothing. Let's snap, get rid of that. Hey, Parliament, what's up, man? Sorry if I'm just thinking about this turn. Casting Azur's Gateway and drawing a card might not be right. Casting Vraska, ticking it up, doesn't get us... He gets to flip Search before we get to use the Vraska's ultimate. So I think I'm just going to look for an answer. I think I'm just going to look for our 2 outs. Oh, I misclicked. I did not misclick, sorry. I think I'm just looking for my 2 outs here. I could be very wrong to be doing this, I'm not sure. I thought I misclicked for a second. I thought I kept the wrong one. Killing the Search doesn't do anything at this point in the game. Unfortunately, Killing the Search does nothing for us, James. He's already got a Rivulet, so Killing the Search means we only get 2 turns no matter what. And if we're taking an entire turn off to kill the Search, that doesn't help. I thought I misclicked the wrong gateway for a second. I thought I wasn't getting to draw my extra card. I was quite livid very quickly. So, like, the approach is going to be the top card of his library after he uses the Rivulet. I don't know if there's any way for us to stop that stuff. I guess he could do bad math. This doesn't change anything. We're still just dead. He can go 5 cards. I'm just hoping to find a counterspell. Did not. Did not find a counterspell. No reason to use the dress. Alright, so we lose this game. All he has to do is draw his card, basically. I think we had outs. Maybe I could have cast a Vraska the one turn. So yeah, all he had to do was draw his card, but he could use the Rivulet on himself and it had the same effect. We had no way to actually make that happen. We're definitely going to bring in the Duress. We're definitely going to bring in the Bloodfast, but we can't go crazy with the Bloodfast because of he could be bringing in Carnage Tyrants and friends. So that means I'm not going to get rid of all of our board wipes. Just going to get rid of like the danky spot removal. Probably going to get rid of the Contempts as well. Oh crap, we got these over here. Yeah, I don't want any of this stuff either. Is this the only cards I want in this match? It's pretty bad. Local dope, no and no. Guess we can bring in these. They do something, right? Bring in the Gonti. This thing hits real hard, but I don't think that's what we need. Maybe these cards are just good enough for the main deck in this situation then? I doubt it. We don't really have much though, do we? I don't think I want to put the Lost Legacy in the deck. Eh. This can tutor the Lost Legacy out of the deck, right? Yeah, so either way, it's kind of like having 3 Lost Legacies. Okay, I'm fine with this. This gives us some outs to Carnage Tyrant and Regal Caracol if he plays it, while still, this match still feels kind of bad. There's a Lost Legacy. Can I mulligan a hand with a Lost Legacy? I'm going to say no, and I'm just going to keep it. They can still win through Lost Legacy, though. I'm going to play this one first, because I'd play like a Bloodfast on 2 if we drew it. I like the fact that if he counterspells this, we can just get it back. That's cute AF. So he's not showed us a blue land yet. I'm just going to go ahead and kill this before he can get any value out of it. We can always resolve the Lost Legacy at some other point. It like doesn't have to be resolved this turn. Speaking of which, I'll probably try to resolve it this turn then. Go ahead and play my land. Approve. See what kind of alternate kill conditions brother has for us. So he brought in the cats, and he drew double Carnage Tyrant as well. Oh gosh. So he brought in the 4 cats and the double Carnage Tyrant. He has the mana for the cat too. That's pretty good. Hopefully he doesn't draw a land over one of these next 2 draw steps that comes into play untapped so that we can Lost Legacy to Carnage Tyrant. What do we got here? Alright, so we're going to grab at least one of you. We already have 2 deserts, so I think I'm going to go ahead and grab this thing. You want to grab this thing with it. Alright, no land in the Carnage Tyrant, please. Land in the Carnage Tyrant will be a little difficult, but like not entirely unbeatable. We'll go ahead and block these while we can, for the simple fact that if he draws another cat, we don't even have a block. Alright, sweet. So, no land. Alright, that worked out great. We've not won, but don't hate where we are. Alright, return X target cards from your graveyard to your hand. So we need 3, so we can return 2 cards in our hand then. So we can bring back you and you. We gotta leave that untapped. Wait, why did it go back to 0? That's weird. Wait, why didn't I what? I tapped all my mana. I didn't have any mana. Are you talking about the turn that I played Hour of Promise? I think it was better to wait. We couldn't cast the Lost Legacy that turn anyway, so... Alright, so we gotta beat 3 cats now. We got blockers. Or we had blockers. Apparently I'm not understanding 100% what we're saying right now. I think getting naturalized for a search for Azcanta is more important. I feel like we're going to be tapping our mana almost every turn this game. If he had a counterspell, he would have snap counterspelled that. So there's just no chance this man has a counterspell. That's how many permanents that makes, guys. Alright, so the only way he can beat us right now is with his Hours of Promise and his 3 kitty cats. We've definitely not won, but we've definitely not in a terrible spot. This is how I thought the game would pan out when we made these lines, but I don't know. Thank God, not a red deck. Wonder what he's got now. Did I misclick something? No, we've got them all. So we got 3 cats and 2 hours to worry about. Oh, he can still beat us with Rivulets too. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can't use the Doomfall if we use this stuff. Would I rather draw a card or would I rather use a Doomfall? I think I'd rather draw a card. Rip on my mana being tapped poorly, but I want to keep mana of both colors up in case we hit something like a Naturalize while he was tapped out. Can't imagine what's in his hand right now that we're super worried about. Like I said, it's just cats and Hours of Promise. He's got an Ixalan's Binding on the Bloodfast. We can't play it. He's got one under the Binding already. So until we draw another Naturalize, we couldn't play it if we wanted to. So this is now our promise? Sure, sure. Probably going to Doom File Hill Man play the Gifted Everborn this turn. It's going to depend a lot on what we draw, though. How do we win from this situation? How do we lose from this situation? He's got so few things he can do, man. Let's look at his hand. I think at some point we just have to draw to Vraska if we want to win. Like, the plan's just draw Vraska. I think I'm going to take the Field of Runes and Scavenging Grounds here. What's our actual win condition? Vraska. And his kill condition would be his rivulets and all of his deserts. What? No, his way to win is with rivulets. I don't know what you mean when you say what's his way to stop that. Like that's going to be his plan. That's what he's wanting to do. Alright, we'll take his cat from him. We're not going to play it, though, because we know he has a Fumigate already in his hand. I'm just going to draw a card. I'm going to draw it main phase. I'm just going to draw it now. If we hit a land, I'm going to play it. If he ever taps both rivulets, I might start trying to kill them. He's got the Maze of If right now, though, so like he's definitely not going to use the Fumigate this turn. Hello. Well, that's the card everybody wanted to see in this situation. Hello. Don't counter me, bro. Like screaming, don't counter me, bro, here. We have less time on the clock, Vinhelm, so... I actually made a play mistake that turn. I should have looked to see if I drew a duress. I was trying to get to a point where I could press F6, and I messed up. Yeah, we're probably losing to Mill unless we get a Vraska. A Vraska can win a game real quick. Oh, no, yeah, that's what I'm doing, Ricky. I was just waiting till a different turn. I wanted to draw a card. I didn't want to give up an entire turn to try to bait the Fumigate. I wanted to get our dudes in play first. This just removes one from combat, right? Both of these have Death Touch, so he would have to double block to get to him. Well, that's a pretty good draw. We're going to start with this, though. We can get the binding back later if we want. Just gonna attack with both of these. See if he wants to do any of the trading. I mean, I'm fine with that. Kills both his dudes. Sure. I'm actually pretty worried about time right now as well. Based on, you know, we're down to 13 minutes and there may be another game. Alright, so next turn we can duress his dude and slam our Regal Caracol. We can even naturalize his binding. We have like a lot of options for our following turn. I'm going to wait and do them all during my turn though. One, we have 1.5 million mana. But two, I don't want. Is this removal deck from Goldfish? This is the basically mono removal deck from Goldfish, yes. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. That's what we're working on finding out right now. Alright, I guess I have to get rid of the Naturalize then. Didn't really want to get rid of Naturalize there. We know what's in his hand though, so we're just gonna go ahead and slam this. If we really wanted to get the Bloodfast Bask, we could. But we're just gonna go for the win. This is only bad if he draws like a Cast Out or a Binding exactly this turn. And even if he does, there's another Naturalize in our deck and another Vraska in our deck. Yep, nope, we basically win with only Vraska. Pretty much exactly what we win with. Yeah, so there's the Fumigate. And this could be a cat or something. Fine with that, because we have his other cat, so that's his last way to deal damage other than Hour of Devastation. Alright, well we don't need that anymore, so let's go ahead and draw our card and discard this. Play that. Kill them with their kill conditions, man. We got Gaunties. This is only our second game with the deck, VO. Not 100% sure yet. Not 100% sure yet. It's gotta have a pretty good draw here. Ixalan's Binding for Vraska does count as a pretty good draw here. I'm gonna use this one first because I might want to discard something with a different casting cost to this. And now I'm just gonna play this thing. Hey Obsidian, what's up, man? Just get things that can't cycle. Ooh. I don't know what we're going to do with that card, but we're going to do something with it. And that something's probably going to go get a Vraska. Or, sorry, go get a Naturalize. Probably going to go get a Naturalize with it. What's the opponent doing now? He's like tapping a lot of mana. Oh, we're just dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead to the Rivulet. We had to have that Vraska stay in place, so he top decked the one turn he had to top deck. Yep, we're dead. He can do 3 more on his turn. There's nothing we can do about it. GG, we died. Maybe I played that game wrong. I wasn't looking at our life count enough. I thought we were going to win that game. I thought we were really far ahead. I didn't realize that our opponent could just make us discard 24 cards in a turn. That was really sweet. I thought we'd won that game. We dealt with every one of our opponent's kill conditions other than the Rivulets. Mind blown. I think this hand's a keep. We don't technically have a green mana yet, but we have this on turn 2. So as long as we're not playing versus Mountain, I think this hand's pretty good. If opponent leads with turn 1 basic Mountain, like I don't think we can win. I don't think you can mulligan versus a blind opponent when you have practically all your starting cards versus most decks. I'm kind of shocked that we lost that last game. We got rewarded by getting paired versus mountain, so we've probably lost this game too with the hand we kept. We'll try our best, but clearly can't be a favorite with this hand versus them. That was a shock. I thought we were gonna be 2-0. And we end up being 1-3. In a matter of seconds. Not seconds, since, you know, it took him over a minute to attack with a bone courier, but whatever. If he doesn't have a dude, we might be able to get there. I mean, he had 0 cards in hand parliament, and he had to draw a Veraska, or he had to draw answer to Veraska that turn. I felt pretty good about that game. I think I could, man, he's got 3 1-drops. I'm not sure how I feel about the Firebrands anymore. I've played this deck quite a lot, and they've super underperformed for me. Alright, let's start with this since we have nothing. That's kind of a good draw, I guess. Yeah, I'll discard that because I think all the cards we have are pretty decent here. Really don't want him to play a 3-drop that can attack. Captain Lannery Storm, that's a 3-drop that can attack. I'm not sure what I want to draw. I'll say Duress. I don't really know. Wouldn't mind him sacking this just to deal damage. I don't find that likely, but I wouldn't mind it. Well, I didn't know we were going to draw these Hour Promises, or keeping this Fielder Runes would have been better. So he's now got to decide whether the 3 cards in his hands better than 3 at random. We have out, so like even if he has a like a hazard that probably doesn't attack next turn. Which gives us a turn or 2 to try to get things down. Untap land's what we super want, though. Would have also taken, like, Veraska's Contempt there? So I think we're going to get a grounds and a green source. I want the grounds in case he draws Earthshakers. Now I think I'm going to put a fair amount of effort into actually flipping this thing to gain the 5 life. And we are pretty low here. Lots of things could kill us. That's a pretty good one. One doesn't do a lot, so we can play this or we can play this. If we play this, we kind of have to get a 2-drop. I think I would rather do this because I think I just want to use this basically. And we really need to look for a contempt. But there's some chance that we might be able to flip this. It's probably not a high chance, but... I really love this card. Absolutely love this card. Do 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 do. Oh, it's not gonna let us play. Ooh, it's a Doomfall. Was that a good draw? I'm not sure. Da. So we're gonna go down to 8 here, and then we're gonna kill this Azor. Feeling lovely about that. Sure. That felt like a good draw. Definitely leaving the zombie on blocking duty in case he has another Azor. I know it doesn't do anything versus Kenra or Cropper, but, you know, that's the bones we live with. He's got another Azor. Well, that's not fun. It's just unlucky. Alright, I guess I'm going to start with this again. There are like moments of craving and stuff in our deck. We do have a few things that let us gain life. We got several Doomfalls and a couple of Contempts, so like we have more outs to this. We have Battle to the Bridge or Battle of Bridge or whatever it's called. Like we have a lot of good spells in this spot. As good as opponent's hand was, I'm kind of impressed that we're like still fighting here. I think I'm just gonna put the 1-drop under it because I'm really trying to get to flip this. Let's do some math here. So say I Field of Runes this. I don't have enough mana to use this, so alright, we can't even consider that then. We're gonna go get 2 Deadlands, and maybe we can even draw a black mana. And that would deal with another Azor. Or like maybe we have to play the other hours next turn. Wouldn't be nice. It would be nice if he bricked a turn or something, though. No, not a brick. The basically best possible. Wow. Oh. Opponent has drawn incredibly well, I think. Alright, so what do we got now? Well, we gotta start with this. What can we do? So we can kill this, I think. I don't know. So if we spend 1, 2, 3, go get a black, then we'd have 1, 2. How much mana do we have total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Takes 3 to flip that, so 6 back to 7. So we definitely can't do that. We could kill this and use this and kill this and just block, but that probably doesn't win. I don't know. Let's start with this. Doomfall. Don't think we have enough mana to do everything though, do we? So that means we have to find a way to get another turn. Find a way to get another turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3. Alright, well that doesn't work, so I guess I have to play the hours then? Unless I did bad math, I think I have to play the hours. Could have did bad math. Not 100% sure. This gives us 3 blockers though. Not 100% sure if all my math was right there. I don't think there's many things other than Glorybringer that kill us on this exact turn. But I could be wrong about that. Sure, opponent will find a way to prove to me that I'm wrong. Guess I'm just going to block all 3. Yeah, but if I did that, he'd still be able to buy that back. Yeah, so we're at 2, but we can kill that thing. So we have, what do we have? A 0, a 1, a 4, and a 5. I think it's pretty safe to say that we're definitely using this, right? Let's start with this. I think I'm going to cycle this to try to give me a higher percentage chance to be able to flip this. We still have enough mana to play almost everything. We couldn't play like an Hour of Promise, but we've already gone through all 4 of them. Veraska. Oh gosh. That's a 3, right? We don't have a 3. I did cycle. I did cycle. Did we come back? I mean, it's not over, but we certainly did well, didn't we? Does this do anything else? Well, we definitely don't have a 7 either. I forgot they changed that rule. Good call, though. I did forget they changed that rule. Thank you for reminding me. Oh. Yeah, I guess I could have cycled before I doomfalled, because if I'd hit a Vraska's Contempt, I would rather have used a Vraska's Contempt. Or would I? Yeah, I guess I would have rather used a Vraska's Contempt for sure. I don't exactly know if this is right, but I'm certainly going to battle to bridge the crap out of my pirate token. Because right now I could technically die to like Lightning Strike into Glorybringer. I don't want to die to that. If he'd had like a Lightning Strike or a Shock, he could have stopped us from gaining that life, I believe. Actually, no, we might gain the life anyway. I have no idea how we won that game on the draw versus his hand. I'm absolutely mind blown that we got that game. How did we win that game? Alright, so I think we want this. Think we want this. Kinda think we want this. I was not on the play. No chance I was on the play. Was I? Oh, you're right. I was in fact on the play. We would not have won that game on the draw then. So you were right. I was on the play. Hey, Vladimus, what's up, man? Don't hate on it. Don't hate, Ace. We just flipped a gateway and it was sweet. Is it bad that I just want to take these out versus mono red? I don't think they're good enough. I have 8 ways to kill a Hazoret. A deck with 8 ways to kill a Hazoret can't be that bad. A deck with 8 ways to kill Hazoret can't be that bad. Hey, James, man, thank you for the follow. What's the last card we want to take out? Hey, Cruel. You think I should take out Never as well? I think I'm going to keep Never. Never can kill Chandra. It can kill Glorybringer. Eight ways to a gate. I actually kind of just want to take out a gate. I really, really want to take out a gate. I think I'm going to take out the Bantu's Last Reckoning, though. What are you into, Ace? Did Matt log off? How'd he do in his last league, if he did? Oh god, look at this hand. Is this hand to keep? Probably not. Hey, it's Matt. What's up, man? We just beat Mono Red with it. Certainly keeping that. Nice. Congrats on the 4-1, brother. We somehow beat 4. We just beat Mono Red game 1 with this somehow. He lost 2 in a row and was crying or something? Oh, hey, Matt. It probably is unplayable, but I had a request for it today, and we had such a good day yesterday that I just wanted to play something that looked a little quirky. There's a Vraska. You can't hate on our Vraska, man. How do you hate on Veraska? We got a 6-drop. Man, we're big mana deck, Ace. We gotta get that mana played when we can. I don't mind to take 1 point of damage. No! Alright, maybe I'm terrible. it was in fact not Corey now. For this time. Alright, looks like I'm terrible. Ace was right. I'd have a moment of peace. Oh, never mind. I was right, Ace. You go away. We're still 16 life. He's gonna play a Hazard next turn. I'm gonna cry like a... I'm gonna cry so bad. Man, I was just having fun. Alright, you can do it. Swamp us. That's not a swamp. Well, if he's not casting anything, they have to be good, right? That's my theory here. If he's not playing them, they have to be like Glorybringer. Oh god, they're not Glorybringer. They're these things. Gosh, these things do a lot of damage. Get there, Glorybringer. So he's the Invigorated Rampage build. So he's got 10 damage in hand then? If only that were true. He's got to decide whether he's going to give us a nice little 4-ball right now. He chose no. Alright, deck. One time, you can do it. Swamp! Yeah! God, sometimes it feels good to be lucky. Sometimes it feels good to be lucky. Ain't taking any, Ricky. You out of your mind, son? What are you talking about taking damage? You cray. We can kill this little thing, too. Get out of here. Jabba. I think it's on my desktop somewhere. I'll pull it up if you want me to. Where are you at, Jabber? There we go. We'll get her up there for you. Let's try to make it smaller at least. No, I can't make it any smaller. Alright. There you go, then. My lord, there is a Kappa. Yeah, the first thing I saw when I logged on Twitter after the Pro Tour was Thundermo saying, "How did this ever top 8?" Let's actually get this a little lower. Gotta show some respect for JJ. Gateway? Get some blockers out here. We'll probably get a Deadlands and a Grounds in case he draws a Kenra at some point. Could get the Arc, but I'm not actually sure. Webcam on. My neck beard's not nearly as glorious. I did do some trimming. You can still have problems versus like, well, not this guy. We don't care about this guy at all. Alright. I think Matt's just like punching a wall that we're still somehow not dead right now. Alright, get out of here, land. Make sure I click the right one because I did click that wrong one day. John C. Kellen. I feel like this is the part where our opponent starts cussing. He could have slapped us with the double rampage that one turn and we'd be at 3. We've certainly not won this game, though. Like a Glory Bringer. I don't know. Could draw like a couple of hasty dudes like that. I don't even want to block that. Just kind of want to Doomfall it. Actually, I guess blocking it's fine because we have the Scavenging Grounds. I assume we're taking 4 damage here. We about have to. He's got to get some value out of those cards sometime. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can't use ours and this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's unfortunate then. So let's just go ahead and use this to start. Go ahead and get that thing out of here. I don't even know who that guy really is. I'm assuming he's the guy who made this deck, but I didn't know that. Did I have mana left open last time and I wasn't paying attention? Was I able to do that at the end of his turn and I not do it? Because that was a pretty bad play mistake if I did. That was a pretty bad play mistake by me if I could have Scavenging Grounds at the end of his turn and didn't. Well, so he's able to make that a 2, 3, 4, 8. Okay, just want to make sure I did. All right, since he can make that an 8, I'm just going to prevent a bunch of damage. I don't really like this, but soaking up damage feels like about the best thing I could right now. Because we still stay at 6, so we can't be Hazarded and he can't play a Glory Bringer. Alright, let's start with this. Definitely just getting rid of the land, though. They're explosive, but overall I don't really like them. Yeah, I'm definitely not getting the Kenra because I don't want it to go to his graveyard. There's 2. There's 2. We got 4. We got 2 of these and 2 of these. We got 5. I forgot about this guy. Alright, we'll get rid of this thing again. Yes, I'm doing this in improper order. I should attack first, but we can taste it. I forgot about this little Arbor back Stomper. Go Azura's Gateway. Go Azura's Gateway. Alright, he's done. All Andrazi is mad. Really? Nice. Hope Ginger gets it, man. Ginger's a pretty cool kid to chat with. I wish he'd still stream. We 2-0'd mono red. We broke it. Format's broke. I wish him and I wish God, what's the name of that other guy that streamed that I like so much? Yeah. What's the name of that other guy that streamed that I like so much? That's so random. How would anybody know who I'm talking about? The guy queued for PT Memphis with blue-white flash, though. Like, he was a blue-white flash monster. I do not remember his stream name. His real name's Greg, but I don't remember his stream name. Don't remember his stream name at all. Let me, see if I can Google it. Apparently I do not follow them anymore. What was his name? You know who I'm talking about, Gunner. There you go, Ants on a Log. That's his name. I knew Gunner knew, because me and Gunner used to watch him every day. It was Ants on a Log. That's who it was. 100% Ants on a Log. Good, Villa said it. Yeah, exactly that. I'm keeping it. There's enough decks that it's good versus that I'm keeping it. Yep, Worm. This the thinnest win conditions you could ever have. But yeah, I miss Ants. Ants was good folk. I like seeing all the Moto grinders do well. Definitely always happy when Jabber does well. Happy when Ants or anybody. I love seeing the Moto grinders do very well. See if he plays something better, but I feel like there's a high chance that I'm just killing the Beaumont. Like, I'm pretty terrified of Beaumonts. Yeah, I think I'd rather kill a Beaumont than worry about that little thing. Well, I guess we could prevent the damage. You save this for next turn, just take 2. Alright, I'm fine with that. Probably wrong, because now I can't cycle this on the next turn, but like... Yep. Oh god, I'm such a bad Magic player. Oh god, I'm terrible. Terrible. I was thinking that this would be better because of Crasher, and I don't really want to put the Kenra in the graveyard. It feels like that I was just way wrong. Way wrong. Just take 3 and use the Bantu. That doesn't feel very good right now. That was pretty bad of me. I'm still getting rid of this one though. Yeah, that was really bad of me. I don't know why I was trying to stop a Crasher. I don't even want to Doomfall this. Like, not Doomfalling this feels real bad, though. I successfully played around everything by playing around nothing. We're mono black control, friends. Not killing the Kenra felt pretty wrong. There's probably a decent chance that I should have. Fatal push? That's not a fatal push. Fatal push? That's also not a fatal push. Using this doesn't seem good. Like I'm just tapped out for a bunch of turns. Using this doesn't seem good either, but I think I have to. Maybe I should have used this last turn. Oh well, that's the wrong one. I saw Saffron Olive had a deck that does that. I think it's probably too linear, but like Saffron Olive did have a deck that did that. Ah, sweet, we didn't get attacked that turn, so we still have a chance to draw out of this. Nice. We're loved. We are loved, friends. He probably has another one in his hand, so like, this love probably doesn't go far. But if he does, we'll still be at 6 with a chance to draw a Contempt or another Doomfall. Or like maybe even some blockers or something. But I assume we're taking some some damage here. Alright, so we need to find like a Never or something now. Guess I'd rather duress him. There's nothing we could get out of his hand with a duress that's any good, is there? What could we get out of his hand with a duress that's any good here? If it's a burn spell, he's just slapping us in the head with it either way. Yeah, I need to draw something. That's not something. That's something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I guess we technically have enough mana for it all. This certainly doesn't feel good. Did I not tap? Oh, we don't have enough mana for it all. I'm so bad. Gotta take a point of damage. Could have tapped the green since there's not double green in the deck. I am a bad player. If it counts, I find it highly unlikely that that last point of damage will actually affect the outcome of the game. But like, it was still a mistake. It was still a pretty clear mistake here. Currently 2-1. I don't know why that's not working. Right now, there's only a 0 and a 1 under the gateway. Just a 0 and a 1. The win condition is basically Vraska, yes. Alright, we're dead. Maybe that point of damage mattered, who knows? We would have still been at 1. We would have got to play this and put something under it. That 1 point of damage could have cost us the game. I'm not actually sure. That was so bad of me, though. Like, I deserve to lose when I make a play mistake like that. That was a pretty terrible play mistake. It was pretty terrible. There's some chance we could have got there. We only had to stall like 1 more turn. So yeah, I definitely played that very badly. Bring in these things, bring in this, bring in these. Carnage Tyrant could be interesting for sure. I don't think I want these. I think they're too slow. I actually think this card's kind of bad versus mono red as well. Oh, I don't want the duresses. If he had Phoenixes and Glorybringers, nah, the Sandworm's just too much. Man, you gotta make your money where you gotta make your money, man. Why do people play friendly leagues? Because we can play these sweet Vraska decks, man. I do not think mono red is the mono red deck. I do not think Sandworm is the mono red deck. You can just set in my sideboard. That game could have been winnable if I wasn't like a dumpster. It's pretty embarrassingly played bad. Apparently Corey's sending me a message and I cannot read it at all. Like, it just will not load and I do not know why. Alright, so let's move into the game. No black mana. Alright, we'll keep. I'm actually going to keep that as well. I've not got paired versus Grixis yet. I feel like that would be an absolute nightmare, but I'd like to get paired versus it. What? How do I have 104 viewers? Did Matt host? Oh, Matt did host. Why did I not get a notification? Thank you so much for the host, Matt. I apologize for ignoring you, man. I didn't get a notification. And thank yous for the follow, James. And thank you for the follow, K Nurser. Oh my God. I am so sorry, James. I did not see it. I really have to get notifications. Now I feel like a jerk. We got a Veraska. QTL7. We got some Veraska. Veraskas are cool. Boggles versus Mono White Prison. That's one for you. I would have thought Mono White Prison did, but if you're asking me that question, I'm assuming it didn't. You shouldn't promise that. You shouldn't promise things you can't guarantee. Because we are pretty often a jank stream. I would guess Mono White Prisons did, but since I know you're playing Boggles and you're asking that question, I think the answer is Boggles. Yeah, I fucking ranched him. Love it. Love it. Goblin lore with black red decks is the real deal. My buddy Zetman spec'd on Goblin lore, by the way, for anybody who cares. I don't think this is that bad because we still have to battle to the bridge. I could have let him spend the energy, but we're playing a friendly league. We do what we want. Could have definitely let him spend the energy. Thank you, Mish, D-Lev, and Jace Vin Prodigy for the follows. Well, I don't think I need another one of those, so... Guess I'm just going to get this one this game. And... just a random one of these. A torment, one torment, at least in the sideboard would be kind of cool. That's Chandra. That could be a problem. Especially if he has like a removal spell here. He ticked it up. Don't tick it up, homie. Don't tick it up, homie. You kill a Hazard to battle to the bridge. Probably won't be mad, but we're gonna be happy. Hopefully we have it at that point. If you just cast a Glorybringer or something, we might not even get to wait. Well, it's mana again. That's probably a bad sign. Probably a bad sign, friends. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Maybe we didn't have to kill the Harvester so early, but like, that Harvester would have been a problem for the ages. I know this can't attack, but I still just kind of want to use my mana. That way next turn we can still like draw a card and maybe Contempt or like draw a card and Doomfall. I don't know, draw a card and sing a song about tomorrow. Dance like it's yesterday. Maybe draw expertise. That wouldn't be bad on this board spot. Huh? Let's start with you. I think we're using outer review this turn, so I think it's kind of easy to start there. We don't have enough mana yet, but yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Yeah, I guess we would have enough mana. We have 10. I don't even know why I counted it. We definitely have 10. And we have 4 black. Lightning strike my face, make me sad. Not very long. Just finishing off this league. And I think this is round 4? Yeah, this is round 4, so one more match after this match, and we're going to hop off for tonight. We spent a lot of our time today watching Matt. Guess I'm just going to kill this one. Seems like it's the biggest. Yeah, we're running out of turns to kill this. Get him! Oh yeah, we're definitely not in great shape right now. Isn't it still yesterday, Ray? No, it's not yesterday. Wait, where did JJ go? There he is. Yep. We basically got one turn to find another contempt or another dude. Guess I'll start with this. We have the mana. Doomfall doesn't help. Alright. We got one out. 1 in 40. Wah, 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 wah. Didn't get there. Rip. What are you talking about, man? That's my webcam. Alright, so we dead as can be. Can't imagine. I mean, maybe if he's got 4 lands in his hand or something, but then probably not. Probably not even then. Basically takes 2 spells if any one of them's a burn spell. There's a Hazard. Need to gain life, so we'll start with this. Can't gain life anymore, unfortunately. We dealt with everything but Deshandra pretty good this game. Thanks, James. You take care too, man. So we're about to fall to 2 and 2. GG, opponent. What did we play versus round 1? I remember what we played versus round 1. We played versus the Monsters deck. So we beat Monsters, we've beat Red, then we lost to Red, then we lost to Ban Approach. Alright. Playing for that pity chest, friends. Are we going to get it? Who knows? Playing for the pity chest. My mother brought me baked spaghetti like 45 minutes ago. I'm so sad that I can't eat it. Absolutely love Gateway. That's fair. That's fair. It would have saved me mana. My buddy Anthony messaged me, says, I came just in time for making you to win to lose. I'll keep this hand. I think there's enough decks in the format to just a million removal spells is fine versus. That was probably definitely a good call, Kiz. I had more outs if I did that for sure. Man, medium trash. This does not seem like a good match for the hand we kept. Thanks, Anthony. Appreciate it, man. I don't know, I guess if he's the chart deck, it's probably not the end of the world. Or we could just not play too. That works. It is not chart, it's Esper. I have one lost legacy in our sideboard, so deal with it, Mr. Suicide Zealot. Wah, 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 wah. Goodbye, Fatal Push. We will miss you. I could draw a crap ton of lands right now in a row. That's not a crap ton of lands. I feel like if we hit like 4 lands in a row, we'd have a chance. Don't care if he counterspells this. Kind of wanting him to get rid of counterspells. Rip. Turn 8 still on 3 lands. There's land 7. Maybe he's not approach. Do I play this and find out? I think I play this and find out. Yeah, well, if he's approached, we have some chances now. If he's not approached, we have some chances. Looks like Gearhulk. Okay. Don't care about a Gearhulk. Hey, Kiz, what's up, man? I don't think approach is particularly good in the current meta. Like, I think the red decks are so incredibly hard, and the red decks in general are just such a large percentage of the meta that it's like really hard to win with them. I don't know if there's a real way to. Like, consistently anyway. Well, that's a problem. I don't really think I can take the damage. Which is bad because I can't really just play Contempt here either. Could just say this game's over and try to resolve a lost legacy and look at their deck. He's got 5 cards. What's the odds of Contempt resolves? Like next to none? I don't know. We'll take our 0.1% chance or whatever and see if we can get there. Huh? Got resolved. Didn't expect that. I'm glad we didn't give up. I definitely considered giving up in that spot. Could have another one. But that doesn't do anything, does it? It's the only thing we can cast, though. So no card in his hand's any good versus us. Just take the cast out then. Because if he doesn't draw a counterspell, next turn we could like battle the bridge to stay alive. If we draw land, I mean. We didn't draw land, so. Hopefully he didn't draw a counterspell. Hopefully he doesn't have another Gearhulk. Not a pro chap. Oh, the deck we're playing today, I think you'll like even less than approach, man. Land us. Alright, doing things. Could have Censor, but that's about it. Because we know 4 of the cards in his hand here. Okay. It's kind of odd since it's like still just going to resolve. It doesn't change much. Guess I'll take this one then. The next turn we get to cast a Vraska. He's not had a counterspell lately, so it could do something. Still no 2 of the cards in his hand. Could go for the card, but it does deny art, that's true. It's just a Gearhulk. Alright, well, we're dead then. We are dead then. 3 Gearhulks, right? Or is that 2? 2 Gearhulks. Alright. So he could still be Esper Approach. Definitely want this. Definitely want these. I think I just want all of these as well. Also want this. What don't I want? I don't think I want the Bantu. Don't think I want the Fatal Pushes. Definitely don't want the Moments of Craving. So, like, what randomly bad removal spells do we still have? Like, none of you are technically that good, I think. Sorry. You get back over here, you're fine. I'm just getting rid of 3 cards. I think I'm getting rid of these. Makes us a little soft to, just a little soft to the cats, but I don't think I care that if I'm soft to cats. Yeah, I think I'm good with this. I was just wanting to try to get the game over with there, man. I could be wrong. I'm going to keep this hand. This hand's pretty weak, but sometimes these decks, he didn't see any creatures from us at all, so there's like a good chance that these Gifted Everborns can go a long damn way. It might be worth it just to duress search for Azcanta. I'm not actually sure. It technically probably is. Even if he has one removal spell, he doesn't likely have to. Yeah, it's probably a mistake by me, like I said. Let's spend my mana while we can. Okay, so it wouldn't have mattered at least. Lost Legacy. What's he going to Lost Legacy from us? I don't think I care if he has Lost Legacy. So we'll take the Disallow. Does he, like, know how we're trying to win? What's up with the Lost Legacy? Guess I could have took the Censor. Keeps one card out of his graveyard and might make it hard for him to fix his mana. I have Scavenging Grounds, though, so, like, I'm not worried about that flipping. Whatever this card is, he kept it. Alright. We will have to see what he's calling. He's naming Doomfall. That is a magic card. Can't deny it. Can't deny it, won't deny it. Probably going to kill this thing and get my green source. Could technically save it, I guess, in case he ever does flip that, but it's pretty hard for him to flip that. JK, not getting our green source anymore. We're just casting another Gifted Everborn. Because we're an aggro deck. But everybody knew we were an aggro deck when we started. Everybody knew we were just wanting to turn them sideways when this day started, guys. We were all about turning them sideways. I would say Gunner's favorite phrase right now, but that doesn't seem like a wonderful thing to say. Seems like kind of a rude thing to say. I think Gunner likes to say F their face a lot. Wait, so he's killing this? Okay, I'll tap you for mana. I have a forest now. Have another forest now? That messes with his mana a fair amount. I don't care if he flips for the Search for Azcanta. He's gonna have to show me some kind of Wrath of God for me to care. And he didn't see a single creature game one, so he might not even have those. If he's got Settle the Wreckage, I don't care. Mostly don't care because I'm putting 4 damage back on the table. So I don't feel like that's that big of a deal. If I wasn't putting 4 damage back on the table, I would have cycled this and looked for a... Shoot, what am I trying to say? I would have cycled this and looked for a Duress if I wasn't putting 4 damage back on the table. So we've got 2 deserts, so we'll just go ahead and grab you. And we'll grab you. I'm actually just going to go ahead and play you now, too. Since we have double Scavenging Grounds. Not too worried about him flipping Search for Azcanta when we have 2 of them. Might get like 1 good activation, but that's probably it. Though the zombies are obviously a lot worse in this situation because they're bad versus Gearhulk. Like they're real bad versus Gearhulks. Not great versus... Oh, he's got Scarab in his deck? He's got green mana in his deck, too. That's wild to me. Alright, well, I'm going to start with this. Seems like it's the most mana efficient way to draw a card. Definitely going to jam that. Goodbye, pal. Could have done that a lot differently. Like, I didn't play around Spell Pierce or anything, which was probably pretty silly of me. It's probably pretty silly of me. Kind of like a land control deck. This is just really odd. We don't know about this card anymore, so... Could have killed this too, but... Apparently he says he can protect it. Huh. Kind of start by just killing this. And seeing what he does. We've got paired versus red twice. We beat it once. We got crushed by it once. It was like so far. So we've had moderate success, I would say. Glimmer in a manner that doesn't leave up any protection. Doesn't leave up disallow. Our last land. I guess it did leave up disallow because he was getting his stuff back. We're gonna sacrifice this one, so. All this stuff can go at Vraska. Could have played around. Could have played around another Settled Wreckage, and maybe I should have with the amount of cards he has in his hand. Especially since we don't get lands this time. Yeah, not playing around Settled Wreckage could have been real wrong. Think I would rather draw a card than like put a random card under the gateway. Don't care if he has a Gearhulk here, we still have a Naturalize. Like the best thing he can do is disallow this trigger or get a Glimmer. Neither of those are things I particularly care about in this spot. Bottom and top. Alright, well, I guess let's look at your deck. Or look at your hand. So you have a Contempt, a Glimmer, and some cards that I have to read. So you got a Scarab, a Cabal, and a Gearhulk. We can't call it a Gearhulk, so I guess we're going to get rid of the Contempt here. We'll call Scarab God, I think? Actually, Scarab God's probably not as good as Cabal, is it? Because it takes up so much of his mana. The heck's that card's name? Chemball. It's this thing, right? Yeah, it's that thing. I'm not worried about Scarab God. He doesn't have a creature in his graveyard. We don't have a creature in our graveyard. He's got one here. Let's go ahead and delete all of this stuff. He's got one there. He's got one more settle, one more hour. So he's not an approach deck. I exiled them both, right? Yeah. I think I'm going to go ahead and use the desert now. I think I'm going to go ahead and use the desert now. How can I deal with it? It's a 2/3. How can I deal with it? It's the one that lets him play multiple spells. Like, we can beat him just playing Gearhulk. We can beat him just playing Scarab God. We can't beat him when he plays this and something else. And we couldn't kill it. I didn't want him gaining life because he's so close to dead. Right, we're going to look for a duress. Guess I'll put that one under it. Alright, since we got that, I guess I'm just attacking with everything. It's a raid. If a raid doesn't moderate the chat. No, a raid is not offensive. Hey, Mr. MJ, thank you for stopping by to watch us play our super casual deck. So, he's looking for his one settle here. He could also hit his essence extraction and still be alive. Thank you, Master Jacob. Highly appreciate that, man. That's insane. The big 305-man host. Oh. So there's the Essence Scatter. So he could still technically be alive. And because I tapped my mana kind of poorly here, he can actually Gearhulk the other one. Yeah, I'm bad. Not actually super concerned if he does that, though. Well, you gotta keep in mind, Ricky, that I thought this deck was an approach deck when we got paired versus it. Like, I sideboarded it in assuming he was an approach deck. I didn't sideboard it in for Scarab. Hey, Cyric. Thank you for following, man. I highly appreciate it. So we know he has a Scarab in his hand still. And the Scarab in his hand's a bit of an issue. Let's go ahead and start with this. JK. How much lands do we have? 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I'm going to just cast both these. So I have access to both of this, all of this now. Hopefully he doesn't draw a negate, and the negate would suck for us. As a disallow, well, a negate at least. I have... It's the first Esper deck I played versus in months that wasn't an approach deck. Alright, so we don't care about that thing at the moment. Based on what we've saw from him, I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of this. We're not going to need it. Another hour promise, so... We got 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. Alright, let's start with this, I guess. Well, we have 10 mana. So we can start with this and see if we hit a dress. What's in my deck that I care about? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 for 1. Nothing, I don't think. If he's got another disallow, this is going to make me sad. He had a negate. Alright. Guess we'll just grab... Oh, crap! I didn't get a desert! I didn't get a desert! I just punted this game. Oh my god, I just punted this game, guys. I didn't get a desert. Tilt! And he's got a field of runes for our arc. I just punted this game. That was trash and embarrassing. Trash and embarrassing has been called. I am terrible. I am so very, very not good. Yes! I can't even deny it, man. And he's got a search for Azcanta. I punted when I got rid of Mastermind? I don't know if I punted when I got rid of Mastermind. I'm not sold on that one. Would he have negated that, you think? Didn't deserve to win this game. I feel bad for our opponent. I feel bad for our opponent. I didn't deserve to win this game. Yeah, but... I think I want to sideboard this in too. Not sideboarding this in was a mistake. Oh, foe to the pressure after the big MJ host. God, that's terrible. By the way, for the MJ viewers, how do you do in this Pauper event today? Yeah, so opponent's playing something drastically different than what we thought he was playing. Yeah, he could have. You could be entirely right. But if I did it the other way, what if he'd had a Censor in his hand, right? Like, we know he plays Censors, and I only had X amount of mana, so maybe I should have not used the Gateway and just played Our then Veraska, so I didn't have to worry about a Censor either. I guess it is DJ. I didn't make it, though. I didn't make it. I did not make that picture. That was not my design. I definitely want to side something out for the wildest dreams. Played perfect, got rewarded. Did not play perfect. Did not get rewarded. I know you said this deck's basically built on Mastermind, but I just don't think this is the match for Mastermind. I kind of want to sideboard one out. I really kind of just want to take both of these out and put this in. This isn't very good in this match, though. I guess I'd rather have one of these than one of those. How did you do? The league's not finished. We're going into game 3 of round 5. And I'm struggling on figuring out how I want to sideboard. I think I'm just going to go with this. kind of don't want this Lost Legacy in the deck either, but do I want anything more than the Lost Legacy out of the deck? Versus a control deck, I'm just not a big fan of tap 4 mana, wait a turn. Yeah, I'm just going to submit like this then. Hey, Cyric, thank you for the follow. I don't know if I said that. What does this hand do? This hand doesn't do much of anything, but I don't think we can mulligan it. I don't think we can cherry pick our hands, especially when we have a card for Search for Azcanta, which I consider is the best card in this deck. How did you do at the PT, and what deck did you play, if you don't mind us asking? This match doesn't feel great. Maybe I should put more stock on the Masterminds. Masterminds just kind of don't impress me, though. I have 8 discard spells. I feel like I want to draw one of those before I play any of these Hours or Veraskas. Maybe I'm supposed to just jam Hour next turn and make him counterspell it so he can't use Glimmer, though. Yeah, making him spin counterspells probably isn't the end of the world. I just don't want to get censored. Getting censored feels so bad. I'm just going to play it. If he's got Censor, I'm sad. If he doesn't have Censor, I'm fine. Like, I don't care if he negates this or disallows this, I just kind of don't want him to censor it. Don't even care that he did that. Like, I don't care that we didn't get the 2 dudes. And he counterspelled it. That's kind of odd. Huh. Didn't expect that. I drafted a 2-0-3-0 deck. Kiki Eldridge Evo Cord. That is a name. With main deck Eidolon and 2 masks. Nice, man. Glad you had fun, though. Did you get to... Was anybody sweet at your pod? Like your draft pods? No, don't name our Vraska Relic Seeker. That's our homie. $70 people left when I punted last game. Woo! That card's fun. I might like that card more than I like Hour. Yeah. I'm gonna just use all my mana. If he had a Censor, he would have used it last turn. Yep, don't care if you use negates here. Ah, Lucas. He comes so close. Yeah, Gio, we got a big host from Matt and then a giant host from the Mr. Michael Jacob himself. He's got another counterspell. He's got another counterspell. Guess I'll get rid of this one. Yeah, he smashed it. He played a winning in. He got paired versus gosh, I'm bad with name. Luis Salvatore, I believe is his name. The dude who ended up winning it. The Lantern dude. It said he dodged a bullet. Nice. Yeah, that green enchantment's... I really like it in Limited. Hey, Jace. We are currently 2-2, and we're 1-1 in the match itself. Lost Legacy. Yeah, whatever, I'm gonna cast you. think I care if he has a Gearhulk here. But I don't actually put a lot of value in that Lost Legacy at all. Like, I didn't really want it in the deck. I just couldn't think of anything better in our sideboard to bring in over it. I definitely didn't really want it in my deck, though, so... What do you get at this point? Yeah, probably... I don't know how to time this out. Anybody else knows how to time it out? Time him out for like half a second just to get that out. Apparently I've did it for 600 seconds. I don't know how to undo it. There we go. Alright. It says you've been timed out again. Alright, anyway. So, wait, what the heck is this? That's not the right picture at all. What happened? There we go. And now he's banned from the room. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna play the game. You guys can fight with him if you want. We can go get this thing. Alright. Let's start with this, though. I kind of don't want to get rid of this in case he has a way to kill our gate, but I think I will just because it's a 2. Choose a card you own from outside the game and put it into your hand. I'm down with that. I'm sure you know many ways to find them on your own, friend, but we don't need that in chat. We need it at least family friendly in chat. I could get Gearhulk now. Like, I did tap down really low. That's not a Gearhulk. That's a lot of mana. Oh, it's pull from tomorrow for 7. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We need to draw some of our... I think we have 7 or 8 discard spells. I think we have 4 Doomfalls. I know we have 4 Duresses. We need to draw those, like, on the ASAP. Not scooping. Hey, Journeys guy. Thank you for the follow, man. I have to get alerts someday. Opponent's technically only 3 cards deeper in his deck than we are. Just mind-blowing. There's a Doomfall. Target opponent reveals a card in his or her hand and exile. Oh, we've only got 6 minutes left. Let's speed up this play. Yeah, but just getting to hopefully see his hand might give us enough information on how to play the hand. Like, I don't think the duress is going to do much. I just want to look at his hand. Like, I really, really just want to look at his hand. MJ hosted me. Thank you, Buttons Gaming, for the follow. I appreciate it. Kind of want to use the gateway again, but I probably shouldn't. I think it really is just too easy for us to get censored at this point. Alright. Goodbye, Sandworm Convergence? No, I'm not getting rid of Sandworm Convergence. Why would he host this channel? Well, thank you, Murph. I appreciate it. Appreciate the kind words, Murph. So he's got 3 answers to our Sandworm Convergence. I guess we'll get rid of the binding then. But it's good to know that he doesn't have an actual threat in his hand. Well, I mean, he's got double glimmer, so he can find whatever he wants, but Appreciate the kind words, Murph. Thank you for the host buttons. Appreciate it, man. You're welcome, Jabba. I'm in such a good mood. So we can tuck one of these away. A lot of things to get out of his hand. I kind of want that naturalized back now. What's he casting now? Oh, that's pretty good. Alright, well I don't want that land, so... Guess I'll just get rid of this land here. That was actually terrible, wasn't it? Because if I cast that hour now, he can use the Field of Ruin and we don't get our tokens. That was pretty bad. Go ahead and try to do that now. Still, he's got like 3 unknowns in hand. It may not resolve. He's got another Glimmer, even if he doesn't have an answer. Oh, he had another Gearhulk. That's that's pretty good. If we draw an untapped land, maybe we can play Vraska and not be completely dead. But that really damaged our odds. It definitely damaged our odds. Poor little guy. He hit the sensor. Alright, GG opponent. We're dead. That was a fun league. I don't think I played that last game particularly well at all, but then again, I shouldn't have won game 2, so... Like, I already feel like we were running pretty hot to have won game 2. The deck was fun. The deck certainly does not feel to me like it's good. This card's really sweet. I enjoyed playing with this card. I think it needs another kill condition or 2. That's about the only thing I really want from it. Not having the full 4 Vraska's Contempts feels kind of odd as well, but like the expertises were actually very good today. I'm looking for somebody to host. Yes, this is the 5-0 deck from the other day. Gunner wanted us to play it, so we figured we would try it. Alright, well it looks like Boot is playing, so I'm going to hop off here and go eat my dinner, and we're going to host Boot. He's a pretty good streamer. Have no idea what he's streaming today. I see some weird cards. Anyway, appreciate you guys for stopping by. Thank you for all of the new follows, and thank you again, MJ and Matt, for the big hosts and for buttons for the hosts. I highly appreciate it. But take care, everybody, and have a wonderful day.